DMT, ayahuasca,
No future
DMT.
was there in London for a poor man's son like me. So I left my home and I went to seek my
DMT,
fortune on the sea.
LSD, DMT,
I signed aboard a
DMT,
merchant ship bound for the West Indies.
LSD.
And 6 weeks out we tacked into the winds of piracy.
It's a strong trip.
There were sails on the horizon and we tried to make a run.
We just grazed the tummy of the beast.
And when we saw that black flag, then our running it was done.
So huge, so complete, DMT in itself, so unrelated, DMT, to our petty concerns on this planet.
And when those pirates boarded us, they told us one by one,
Somewhat freaks me out.
you can die or join our crew, me boys. Time flies when you're having.
DMT,
Time flies when you're having.
DMT,
Me boys, time flies when you're having.
DMT.
When you're sailing under the black flag and you're firing all your guns.
What does this say about the archetypes? There is no archetype for this.
We take a Spanish treasure ship, you divide by the rule of thumb.
The absolute quintessence, more stunning than the rise of Atlantis from the Atlantic seaboard is a tofu DMT, tofu DMT.
The voyage will be over soon enough. Time flies when you're having.
It's a tofu DMT.
With a pistol to my forehead, then my choice was all too clear.
Alien. Ayahuasca is more appalling than the arrival of alien starfleets in the skies of our planet.
I took leave of that merchant ship and became a buccaneer.
And yet, it's here.
And though they spared my life, I think
Ignorant armies clash by night.
that if the truth be told,
We don't know what we're doing.
I joined them for the promise of adventure, rum, and gold.
Sit in rooms discussing all this stuff and
The quartermaster handed me a cutlass and a gun.
the tofu DMT. Extraordinarily powerful
And as I signed their articles, the captain told me, son,
thing, the depth of which, the measure of which is so hard to take, lies very near.
us gentlemen of fortune live life fast and on the run.
LSD, and for me, and
So step right up and take your share. Time flies when you're having.
DMT is just the most amazing thing in the universe.
Time flies when you're having.
DMT,
Boys, time flies when you're having.
DMT,
When you're sailing under the black flag and you're firing all your guns. When you take a Spanish treasure ship, you divide by the rule of
DMT, tofu DMT. Makes the whole notion of history seem crazy.
the voyage will be over soon enough. Time flies when you're having.
The tofu DMT.
For 2 long years I sailed with them around the Spanish Main.
DMT is with red ochre,
And we captured ships from Portugal, from England, France, and Spain.
and they have this. Ayahuasca, and this is what they're doing?
And we took what we could and we gave none back, for that's the pirate's code.
I mean, we're primitives because we diddle around with atom smashers and stealth bombers and stuff like that.
And the wake we left in the Caribbean Sea ran red with blood.
Ayahuasca will let you in to these places, and so will psilocybin ayahuasca.
Now the Admiralty in London sent a fleet to hunt us down.
That lasted 15 seconds into the first DMT trip, and then that had been vaporized.
And a trader in Port Royal told them where we could be found.
The tofu DMT. DMT
They surrounded us in Nassau, the captain shouted, let 'em come.
is somebody knows something, and somebody.
The fight'll be over soon enough. Time flies when you're having.
The tofu DMT.
Time flies when you're having.
The tofu DMT.
Hey boys, time flies when you're having.
The tofu DMT.
When you're sailing under the black flag and you're firing all your guns.
On Wednesday nights, just he and I or a couple of other people.
We take a Spanish treasure ship, you divide by the rule of thumb.
The tofu DMT. Without scaring your
The
soul.
voyage will be over soon enough. Time flies when you're having.
The tofu DMT.
We ran the red flag up and then we readied all our guns.
The flip side of that coin is try to figure it out. Tofu DMT.
No quarter would we give, and in return expected none.
Familiar to me from my days in Berkeley in the 60s.
We got off one good broadside, but outnumbered 10 to 1.
Somebody else has the answer.
They took out half our crew, and then our pirating was done.
The tofu DMT.
They took us back to London town under key and lock.
The morphogenetic field of the totality
and the hangman's noose was swinging at the execution dock.
Such a weird state of turmoil.
The captain turned and said to me,
Danger of death by astonishment.
the voyage, it was over all too soon. Time flies when you're having
The tofu DMT.
Time flies when you're having
The tofu DMT.
Big boys, time flies when you're having
The tofu DMT.
When you're sailing under the black flag and you're firing all your guns.
The tofu DMT.
When you take a Spanish treasure ship, you divide by the rule of thumb.
Extremely ungenerous. It says nobody.
The voyage will be over soon enough. Time flies when you're having
The tofu DMT.
Now as you listen to this tale, by now I'm sure you have surmised
The tofu DMT.
that I slipped the hangman's cable and escaped him with my life.
The tofu DMT.
But how I got away, well, that's another story, son.
The tofu DMT.
My voyages, they aren't over yet. Time flies when you're having
The tofu DMT.
Time flies when you're having
The tofu DMT.
boys, time flies when you're having
The tofu
when
DMT.
you're sailing under the black flag and you're firing all your guns.
The tofu DMT.
When you take a Spanish treasure ship, you divide by the rule of thumb.
The tofu DMT.
The voyage will be over soon enough. Time flies when you're having
The tofu DMT.
Time flies when you're having
The tofu DMT.
Hungry boys, time flies when you're having when you're sailing under the black flag and you're firing all your guns.
The tofu DMT.
When you take a Spanish treasure ship, you divide by the rule of thumb.
The tofu DMT.
The voyage will be over soon enough.
The tofu DMT.
Time flies when you're having
The tofu DMT.
All right, drink it up, gambler. Hey, Rabbit, warm down.
If they make a monument to me when I die, it'll be a giant abstract joint up in the sky.